Let's get more on finance. We're joined now in Sydney by Henry Jennings, financial journalist and strategist with the stock market newsletter Markers Today. Henry, good morning.
Good morning, Michael.
Governor Philip Lowe from the Reserve Bank was out and about yesterday. What was he saying? And the market was picking up on some, I guess, strange contradictions.
Well, the market was picking up with some strange contradictions. Philip Lowe was down in Canberra yesterday talking about strange days and also the effect on markets and the global economy with interest rate cuts. And usually when we see a Reserve Bank or any central bank cutting rates, that has an effect on the currency. But the problem we've got now is because everybody's doing it, it's kind of a race to the bottom. So we're not seeing that shock absorber effect of the currency helping the economy that we've seen in the past as the RBA cuts rates. The other thing that he said, which was interesting as well, was that a lot of people have been buying bonds and pushing down rates because of fears of this global recession, yet at the same time, in a strange days comment, they're also buying equities while ignoring the risks to the outlook for earnings and corporate profits. So he was highlighting some strange contradictions which we are seeing at the moment in the market. So I'm not sure the market really is listening at the moment. We're certainly hoping that central banks will save our bacon yet again.
Yes, let's hope. But he's also calling on the federal government to do more on the budgetary front. So that's a conversation to continue. Looking at the market, Henry, comprising different assets. Two of those, Bitcoin and gold, why are they doing so well at the moment?
Well, I think one is a function of the lower US dollar, and of course lower interest rates also help the gold price. But it's interesting that two assets which really sort of price in risk have been going exceptionally well. Bitcoin has just done an amazing thing. It was up 10% over the weekend, it hit $11,000. Some of this may be attributed to the Facebook move into cryptocurrency through their new Libra. But certainly there has been a renaissance in cryptocurrency, if you like. And also we've seen a big renaissance in the gold price as well, up to $14.20. Unfortunately for our local producers, that hasn't really translated into super profits for them just in the last few weeks because we've seen that strength in the Aussie dollar, but still a very good sign for Aussie gold miners.
And before we go, the next meeting of the G20 happens in Osaka, Japan over this coming weekend. What can we expect from that gathering?
Well, I think the market's not expecting an awful lot, to be honest. I think Goldman's have got about a 20% chance of some sort of resolution. I think the best we can hope for is agreeing to more talks and that officials will continue the dialogue and will put the tariffs on hold for the time being. But I think that's probably the best outcome. We're certainly not pinning hopes that we're going to see a resolution to this trade tariff war, which really has been the cause of this global slowdown, which central banks have now been reacting to in terms of pushing down rates. So it's going to be an interesting meeting. I would imagine that Sunday night we'll see some good tweeting from President Trump, but we're not expecting a huge amount more pushing out of talks and maybe a delay to those tariff increases.
We'll keep an eye on that meeting. Henry Jennings, thank you.
Thanks, Michael.